Hello, this is Jamie of the Druid Diaries. I'm standing in front of my painting entitled The Melt. Melt was inspired by climate change. Not only climate change, but the seductive quality of climate change in a cold climate like we have in Canada. You can see the warm winds in the painting, the farmers' fields above. You can see the snow, the water. We need the snow. We need the moisture. Moisture comes from snow. We need the cold. There are things it kills off that are important to help keep the balance of our ecosystems as they've evolved with the cold. We need the rain. How many times have you heard people celebrating that, oh, there's no rain, there's no snow, how joyful. Well, that's fine once in a while, but it's not fine when it continues for long extended periods of time. Then it becomes something very serious. I challenge you who are watching this video to pull out from your creativity, to create visionary responses to climate change. I call upon you, all of you in the Druidic community, the Vates, to think of art as a way, or the arts in general, as a way of helping people process and cope with climate change. It is devastating, it is depressing, and right now, depression is the last thing we need because we need action. Depression immobilizes. Processing helps us think. It brings forth new ideas, vision. So let's start with processing through creative work, whatever it might be, and contemplation and meditation, through good creative ritual in regards to our environment and our brothers and sisters of creation. There's so much I want to say to you, but for the most part, this short video is a challenge to you to take action, to use your intellect to do the proper research if you haven't already. Triangulate it. Don't just take it from sources that are domineering and who are already projecting their bias upon the information. Triangulate. If you don't know what it is, look it up. It's perfectly reasonable to look things up. It's good. So, do that. Seek that all in. Myself, I find creativity is just something inherent in me. And it probably is in you. Maybe you just haven't found it. If you see the Awen as a spirit, as the spirit of all creation, which it could well be as well, call upon it. Dig deep. Find the imbus. Dig deep. Open the door to the collective unconscious that Jung expressed in his work, that he spoke of. It's interesting stuff. Druids and students of Druidry often have some very strong opinions and ideas. They're seekers of truth. We believe in truth. So, earn that truth. Dig for it. Build the vision. There are many, many creative people, many ingenious people around the world that are finding wonderful ideas to be applied to this situation. Seek them out. What's possible in your community? What is possible for you? I know what it's like not to have a lot of money to do these things with. I barely managed to frame this painting years ago, and it's quite old now. It's probably, well, it's more than a decade old, I think, at this time, at least from the point that I began it. It's been a very long time that I've been hearing about climate change, that I've been talking about climate change, that I've been researching information about climate change, and I don't accept just only the blogs about a certain topic. I go for academic papers. I look deeper. I go and I listen to elders. What do they know? What have they seen? What changes have they seen? Talk with people. I challenge you to challenge yourself to use creativity to, one, process this situation so that you are healthy, so that you can keep your balance, find your balance if you haven't got it right now, and that you can overcome depression and immobilization, depression, disillusionment. These can immobilize us, and we can't afford to do that right now. We can't afford to be immobilized. We can't depend on any one source to solve this for us. It's a collective effort. So get out there. So I've challenged you for that one piece of the puzzle. Then I challenge you to share what you find creatively, in a positive way. I challenge you to find visions in others that you can also explore and share. Sharing is really important. This discussion is essential right now. There is hope, but not if you don't do something about this. We're in this together. It's a real old saying. It's almost corny, but we are, and there is no time left. So please, I urge you, use your creativity, use your resources to seek and find and share and do the things we need to do to make this a better world. Adapting to climate change can be a lot easier than people realize if we have the commitment to change. But if you can't see the need, you're not going to try. And then a worse fate will befall us. It won't be as pleasant. Not nearly so. So let's work for the better options. So would it be?